And guys, is this the best play? No. Is this the most fun play? Yes. So prepare. Let's go. Now you see why it's in the deck. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today we are back with Grixis, but this Grixis uses one of the cards I wanted to use since months, if not years. Hidetsugu Consumes All, card that in current meta has way more potential than ever before, because it destroys basically every permanent Boros has in the deck, and it also hits all the other aggro decks, even the live game. You will see those in the game today, so I think you will enjoy it. On top of it, we have a lot of planeswalkers, mostly Kaitos, that are very nice synergy with the snail, because nobody fears the snail. And when this attacks, you play Kaito and you get it back and you can exile more cards. You get the idea. You get good stuff. And guys, you will see this card in action. It will be epic, I promise. And if you are feeling mighty generous, you might drop a like and a sub for keeping standard fresh. Enjoy, guys. We go with it. It's a little bit scary. We definitely need to hit blue mana, and we also need to hit the turn 3 play. This is probably our third land of the game. Let's see. I need a land. No, not a land. Man, surveillance. I tell you, they're insane. Oh wow, have you seen a mono red on the draw? That's already crazy. Alright, let's see. Or he plays 2-drop, like Feldon. Alright. Alright. I mean, guys. I think I should go for the guaranteed way, right? Because if I draw a land, I still win anyway, right? And this way I'm pretty safe from the damage. Absolutely punished. Alright, not perfect. Let's hope for some more 1-drops, shall we? However, so the problem is that we are getting hit for insane amount, right? I kinda hoped for this because it's still a permanent, right? Non-land permanent. So we exile it and we won't get the damage. However, the damage that they already did is huge and we need to keep hitting lands. Alright. I mean, it doesn't answer everything, but it answers quite a lot. Can you play Monstrous Rage in response? Please, please, just do it. Do it. Oh, okay, I guess we lose life, but we still kill it. So, the problem is this damage that soaks through. And the problem is that we miss second land drop of the game. Let's see what our mono red friend will do. Oh, he will play a burn spell that deducts a number from opponent's life total. And then he will do this. Cool. Alright, and because we are low on mana, that's extremely, like, working. Let's go for this one. And let's see, we should be at 6, we are at 3. And you can see where the difference comes from. Yes, very good, very good. And he's just, okay. And man, every single land we drew after first 2 are all tap lands. Like, it's still fine, it's still fine, I'll take it. And we have some creatures at least. Deals damage, so it puts a counter. Alright. So we need to just attack 7 times and then we kill our opponent in 1 hit. So that's some impressive ability. Jokes aside, the pump is what matters here. The rest not so much. Let's enjoy those tap lands while they last. Our opponent is at 1 card, so we kinda want to attack because we can deal 3 damage to our creature. Which in this situation is kinda okay. And that scales nicely as well. So we can answer the first creature and we can answer double burn in case he's really amazing at magic. Oh, not very good. You should be a better mono red player. Good mono red player wouldn't draw a mountain in this situation, so our opponent has a lot to learn still. We definitely attack. I would love to play Chandra, but that's probably not the situation. So I don't have the third mana and I cannot ensure that the archetype will be... Oh, that's fine. That's actually fine. So I could live gain, but it's probably not worth it. But you know what's worth it? Chandra. Playing stuff. So right now we will plus. He cannot deal enough damage in one card. And both of those cards win the game, right? That's copy, right? If they are smart, they won't give us the target for Marsh, because then we have to play it on Chandra. Very good at... Wow, impressive. So what do we go for? I don't want to lose Chandra, to be absolutely honest with you. And now, unfortunately, we don't have the target right now. And this is until end of the turn. So I think what we try to go for, if we go for 3, I think we go for 2. Do we exile it? It's probably not something that will matter anymore. It's probably very, very slow. But so is Deadly Cover-Up. I mean, it kinda hurts, right? Man, this is what you need to beat guy playing cards randomly. Alright, but it helps us a little bit, right? Now we can play Celestus, double black mana, and we have Parasitic Grasp on his turn, which will double target. And that should ensure that even if he's good at magic drawing burn spells, he cannot win. Wow. Have you seen one card that draws 2 cards and is exact perfect lethal? Oh man, I won't react right now, because I want them to target my face, thinking they are winning the game right now. Sure, you did it. Man, isn't it impressive? See, all we did. And he just draws on top the card that draws 2. This is a perfect lethal from the top that deals 5 damage on 5 mana. Just impressive, man. Truly impressive. I mean, we don't get the double life gain, unfortunately. But it's fine. Still 5. Oh man, I cannot believe this. So, what do we go for? We can go for Shizuki and start doing extra cards. I think this is pretty decent synergy or strategy. That also means we can start pumping. So let's go for Dimir mana. We play this for cheap. And we keep up Fires of Victory. This will make a creature, so we get more stuff. If he doesn't play anything, we go into the night time. Was that the card that I exiled with Chandra? Alright. Close. Close. Alright, they play their stuff. And I think we take damage here. Okay, this is more like it. Alright, so with this we should be able to go pretty well. Alright, a little bit painful endgame, because they decided to stay in the game. But don't you worry, we'll make them leave. Alright, and we start to build our removal at instant speed. I kinda like this one, honestly. Did I play 2 cards in this turn? I'm not sure. Did I? I think with Chandra and Kaito, so only 4 mana used. So then if we go in nighttime, we won't get back. Yeah, I think we just do this. That should be enough. I could just play Virtue, but I want to go in different direction. We don't need it anymore. And we make this guy. And this guy is what Monored absolutely hates, because it life gains. Yep. And they never seen so many new cards in one game. They have no idea what's going on. Here's your hunk. Alright, and now we just start playing the stuff. So we should be set up for the win. Do we want his creatures? Sure. Why not? We attack with this one, so this one is for blocking. We keep drawing cards, and when we untap, our board will be bigger and bigger. So you can see, you don't really need to go... I kinda want this, right? Because then we can keep plussing. And in the next turn we can make another life gain guy. And we can draw cards with Kaito. The ordering is wrong, but we don't care. So you can see that if you balance things out, your opponent, here we go, our win con. Okay, so we win very, very quickly. Yeah, if you don't draw this one, it takes longer, but you can life gain quite a lot. So they need to go through this, and they need to deal 5 damage. And on the next turn, it will be even easier for us. What do we take from their graveyard? I mean, we have the red mana, man. Here we go. Some hasters. Oh yes, 1 damage acquired. And I mean, I can use it, right? And then I can get stuff 3 or less. Oh man, yes, yes please, without paying mana cost? Man, this is such a cool card. Let's go for 1. I use Parasitic Grasp. I want to point out what? Why can I why? Without paying mana cost. I exiled. Okay, what's going on? Why I cannot play this? I need to understand it. I just want to cast it. I have enough mana. Oh, it's not cleave. Okay, we play without cleave, so we cannot target non-human. And you cannot pay the cleave because... Alright. That's a weird interaction. I actually didn't know about it. Anyway. We still have the passive. So, I think we just go like this, right?
Let's show these scrapheads what real tech can do.
I think I can just kill him right now. You know, that took a long time, but we are getting there. And I think killing him with his own creatures is even more fun. We actually deal 2 extra damage, because after this attack we'll use Chandra to get rid of this one as well. Well... Of course, of course. We don't need to right now. I guess I could get this one with -5 with you, so we could deal 9 damage. Man, I'm actually learning with this deck, but it's kind of cool. There are so many weird interactions here. Our opponent goes first. Alright, we'll try. We definitely... I feel that we need a sweeper already. Alright, so the life gain. I mean, this is a 1-drop. Man, there are so many 1-drops in Standard right now. Veteran. Man, I wish I was on the play. I could kill all of this. Now they will get Voice of the Blessed, so we need to be ready. I think it's Cleric Spirit. Do I win? Ah? I win? So nice. Alright, very nice land. I'll be honest, this is a really nice draw. I mean, you didn't expect this one. Man, this is so funny. And you know what's even more funny? If they play those, they lose the tempo. If they play those, they lose all the value from the graveyard on the next turn. And I'm getting creature. So, okay, they like the value. It's fine. So, we definitely go like this. And now the question, do we kill Amalia? Do we kill Amalia or we try to go Kaito? They still get the value. And let's be honest, we don't want them to see value, right? They might get Resurrect Reinforcements, but they have no Enter the Battlefield stuff. And I know they don't have the, you know, the part that gives them value, but they might. We might go for the Robbery, just to hit lands. As long as we keep hitting lands, it's okay. Alright. This turn, right? This turn. So we don't need to answer this part. We will have to answer the next creature, if they have it. Oh, they are not attacking with it. That's so cool for us. Yes, yes please. I could also just kill it and play Kaito and disable their strategy basically. I mean, this is really tempting, huh? And I will pay the ward. And because of Parasitic Grasp, we don't really pay the ward. They didn't life gain enough, so they don't... Oh! High deadly cover. It's fine, it's fine. So, what we want to do right now, I believe, is Kaito drawing cards or disabling their creatures. One of the two. I think I will draw cards right now. And you know what's fun? You can use +1 or the passive, get this back into your hand and keep replaying it every turn. Forever. Never mind, scrap that idea. But you can see the potential, right? They also identified how scary this card is. And I mean, I will make you discard stuff. We won, alright? We did it. And I don't think he can recover from this. Like he didn't have enough pressure because we managed to go Hidetsugu and kill his board, including the setup. That was like 3 for 1, man. And now we go definitely Kaito. The question is with what? I guess with the cycling, because we get rid of this Kaito, and we will. Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't draw a card. Okay, I will draw the card. What are the pump spells? I don't think they have any. We'll just go draw a card. And I will keep playing mana because we have double robbers, so you know, the more mana the merrier. I think that's explosion time slowly. I think this is the turn, unless they have something very good. Alright? Alright, you can deal 1 damage. And this is what I meant by not being able to buff anything really.
Bring it on.
I mean, I didn't expect this kind of showdown, but we are getting it. Alright. Oh boy, this is pretty harsh for our opponent. So we clear the board for part of our planeswalker stuff, and then we make a creature, and then we draw a card. Seems like a decent turn. So we have a sweeper, we have carded. Oh man, next time it's double robbery. Oh boy, he will scoop when he sees this. He will scoop so hard, man. Oh no. Okay, he's fighting, man. He really wants to fight this. And guys, is this the best play? No. Is this the most fun play? Yes. So prepare for the biggest robbery of the day. And the second best robber of the day. Alright? I mean, one of us is playing your deck, and it's not you. And that's kinda hilarious. We +1 this. Yep. Alright, at least I'm not sure if they didn't realize what's gonna happen or they wanted us to, you know, to make for the cool play, but I will assume they wanted the cool play, so pretty cool. Right, we are going first, let's see this one. We go launch. Yeah, so it will be Kaito into ill-timed explosion most likely. Like, you know this will be some kind of aggro, right? Bro, Jace avatar? Of course it has to be. Oh, you thought someone is playing control? This one isn't bad. We will keep it, because we are not guaranteed. Like, we only have like what, 2 draws before we have timing for ill-timed explosion. Oh wow, have you seen this one before? Alright, so what do we go for? Yep, they tap stuff, they draw stuff, everything is crazy. We will go with Kaito. So we are sweeping on the next turn, however we still get to draw the card. So it's still worth it, and it pretends that we are trying to, you know, play the board a little bit. And then we need to, you know, decide what we want to discard. This is extremely good for them. This is exactly not what we wanted to see. However, we are pretty good at magic, it seems. So first, let's draw the card for the turn. Should make things easier.
Now, what do we have here?
I mean, this is very good value overall. Let's go. Now you see why it's in the deck. Feels pretty decent. And it's just the start, right? Because then we get the exile and then we get the creature. Let's see how many creatures they can play. And how many permanents. So this is already scrying. Yep. Alright. So this is the turn to sweep, for sure. So I think it should be what? It should be the Deadly Cover-Up. And the second card, I think Kaito. Even though we might sacrifice this one, I'm not sure, it's still worth it. Do I want a creature? You know what? I don't think so. Snail will be nice, man. We really have a lot of Kaitos. Do we even have time for this? I mean, I will try. I will try. We cycled a lot of them. Alright, let's see how many cards can he play in a row. The true test of Boros player. First check, do you have Gleeful Demolition? Second check, are you on the play? Third check, do you have Knight of Eos? So those are the 3 checks you need to, you know, just match to be a best player in Boros. Right, so, you know, just the usual roasting of Aggro, because they boil down to drawing cards correctly, which is always a great, you know, fun playing pattern. Yep. Alright, they did it. They made the decision. Is that the right decision? No. They didn't kill Kaito, they didn't get anything, and they lost the damage. So I mean, that's, you know, you can do it, it's just the worst. Let's draw. Double Snail, so this is what we will play this turn. I think we don't need this, we have enough Planeswalkers. Let's make sure that our opponent doesn't have too many good tools. Recruiter and something, right? Last card. Oh, Knight of Eos. They were greedy. Alright, let's see. One card from the top, they can cycle it, they can draw another. Wow. Look how good at Magic he is. Well, this is the card he wanted. 1 mana, 6/6, deal 3 damage to opponent. Pretty decent card, huh? And perfect mana, so he can still draw the card. Well, that's impressive. That's so impressive, man. They still attack. I want to point out, they still attacked. Man, just Boros, I will say nice, because man, that's some diamond level attacks with Aggro. You can see that they barely know how to play this game. It's fine. So what do? I should read the card. Whenever deals damage, put a counter. Deals damage to a player if dealt 10 or more. Oh my god. Well, this will take a while. Anyway, so we kinda have to discard something with 2 converts mana cost. I could play this and double +1, which isn't the worst, to be absolutely honest. But then we cannot march. I think we just attack with this, right? That's a hard one. I'm not sure if they have Recruiter or not. Alright, we should win this game if we play right, so how do we not mess it up? Sweeper is okay. I think we play this? Disable 2 creatures? Oh, but we need to get it back into the hand if we want to use it twice. So I honestly think we just attack. Right, it took a while, alright? It took a while. Oh man, they won't like it. Only 2 creatures. Of course, because why would you attack with more than 2, right? I think in this situation all we need to do is this. Man, they are making literally every mistake you can. Why would you not block with 3 if you expect to, you know, keep chump blocking? And we also got the counter because they also didn't read the text ever. Alright, good.
Now this
I think we don't need more lands, we might cycle this one. We'll see. Evangelist. Alright, 2 more damage. Not attacking, sure. So, if I go ill-timed explosion, I think we start with this, honestly. I don't think we super need the card.
There's no secret I can't uncover.
So this has to be Sorin, or we go for 4 damage and we get the bat here. The bat will be 2-2. So how much damage I have dealt? I have no idea. 10 or more damage to that player this turn. Oh, this turn! Well, this will take a while. This will take a while. Oh man. We probably just should play this. Like, honestly. 7? 7? No, I think we just go this and this. Man, the voice. Alright, we kill this. Moment. Alright, so we did this. Now we kill the bat. We go to 9. We don't need to stop anymore. And listen. I mean, we are close. We just need to have 4 more counters, and then we can kill him with attack. Alright. Is that scoop time? Wow. Oh my god. That was something, wasn't it, guys? Anyway. Alright, guys, we are going first. I kinda like it. We have some removal, some planeswalkers. We definitely start with a launch. And with a honk, probably. Alright. And we are against something that is green. Alright, I think we know what's up. I think we know what's up. This is definitely something you kinda want to kill, because it will get more and more annoying. And we can ramp into the cover up if we want. So this one will be interesting. We'll see how it goes. Naturalist. Spirited Companion is probably the best. Alright. Well, this probably won't work very well. It can get rid of the Kami, I guess. Alright, so. I really want to play the Snailman. But I think it has to be Celestus. This just gives us so many options for the future turns. And we can always use Kaito. The Kaito should be the, you know, the main thing for the matchup, I think. Alright, they're drawing cards. Not perfect. Definitely not perfect. That's very good for them. Oh, this is insanely good draw, man. Man, this is actually perfect draw. So we kill the Calyx. They might have more, so you know, don't get super excited. I should definitely... Okay, that was a huge mistake. I should go with the snail first, because they might have backup Calyx and they would exile it. Right now they won't, and they will get extra cards, so that was a huge misplay. Let's see if we get punished. No. Alright, I'm just good. Alright, we definitely want to deadly cover up all the Kamis. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. Slowly but surely our opponent is getting somewhere. And we keep the snail. The snail is actually quite important. Okay, we got the land. This seems to be turn for Kaito, right? And then if I attack with snail, they have to block. And this shouldn't grow very easily. Alright, I think this will be tricky, but I think that's what we do.
Yeah, you won't stop me.
I can also try to defend Kaito, which seems a little bit better. Audacity is on the table. Man, there is a chance they won't block. Alright, I don't think it's the best play, but I think this is the play that will make us get the value. Perfect. And now we can do it again. So we saved our stuff. See, I thought that they don't really realize what Kaito is doing. And we have 5 loyalty, and he has 1/1 attacker. And on the next turn, oh boy, you know what happens. You know what happens. And then we can start doing cards for free. We will see, he might have like, you know, 3 mana removal for Kaito, or just 2 mana removal for Kaito. Alright. I mean ossification, of course. Of course. Easy. Just easy. Just name the card. Alright. We still got the snail, and we will still get the value, hopefully. We play the land. So I definitely want to deadly cover up, right? So So how do we do it the best? I could mill myself. But I think we just go for the... Oh. Yeah, I don't think we can chain it in the right way. Oh, and it doesn't go to the graveyard. If I do nothing this turn, we get rid of one of the cards only. Because all of this was exiled. That's a little bit rough. How do we do it? I mean, I can just mill cards, but then I'm getting hit for, like, insanity. That's a hard one. That's a hard one. Yeah, and this happens before I play Deadly Cover-Up because it's sorcerer speed. I think this is what we do. And that should be enough. Alright, 6. So we have Deadly Cover-Up mana. And they're like, what the hell is going on? We didn't play anything, so that means we can cycle this. This is one of the cards we could just use to, you know, get an easy win. And let's see how much they can pump. On the bright side, they kinda want to go white, right? Because then they get the activations. And this is only 10 damage. They still have a long way to go. Plus 4, 14. Ah, more? Oh boy, this is probably the best one. That's probably lethal, right? 11, 14. Right? Yeah, good game. Well, they had the cards that wins the game. We didn't, so one of us wins. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the starty scoop in the end. That was a calculated risk, you know? I still think that was a decent decision. There was only so many cards that would win them the game, and the idea was that you Deadly Cover-Up, then everything goes into graveyard, and then we exile all the Kamis, and he has nothing. Nothing. If he didn't have Michiko, would win this. So, what about the deck? I really wanted to showcase this deck, man. I was trying to make a Hidetsugu deck, I think longer than a year even. Like, I remember making the deck, it didn't work, I had to scrap it, but now meta is so heavy with 1-drops that it actually can work. And I'll be honest, guys, because this is a mythic wildcard, so it's probably not the most reliable, like, it's definitely not the most reliable. It's one of the cards that has extremely high roll. Like, imagine 3 mana sweeper, like in some cases it's a full sweeper on the whole board, not only creatures, also clues, all the enchantments, kumanos, so a full sweeper for your opponent, also exiling all the graveyards, and then you get 3/3 on top of it that grows and is a win con. Like, if there was no restrictions on the mana cost, the card would be absolutely broken. So of course the restrictions are super heavy. This card either hits perfectly or hits nothing. So personally I would think that you know, the more reliable is something like Brotherhood's End, or there are many options. We will try. I had like 3 different ideas for this slot, but we went with Hidetsugu because that's the card that, you know, if we don't use it now, we will use it never. So yeah, probably not a craft, but still something I really enjoyed testing, and it was fun. So with Kaito Synergies, I really enjoyed the snail. We probably need to make a deck that uses this kind of interaction even more heavily, because this is amazing. And the point is, usually when you play the snail, your opponent is like, yeah, it's just a 1/1, I don't care. And this is the power of the snail, alright? That's why we wanted to use it, because then they don't block. Like, who the hell keeps a blocker to block a snail? Nobody. That means you follow up with Kaito Shizuki or Kaito Dancing Shadow, and you get insane value. Double activations, and then you can exile another card from their hand. This is kind of insane synergy if you can get it going. It's also kind of similar with Hidetsugu. You can get it back in your hand with Kaito Dancing Shadow, but it's much harder. I said during the video it's every turn, not really, because you need to wait until all the chapters go through. So it's once every like 2-3 turns, probably 3. Anyway, for the rest of the deck, I liked it. I think it's a pretty strong control shell with Parasitic Grasp, Persistence, March, Celestus and Kaito and Sorin, you have a lot of life gain. It doesn't seem obvious. There's also Eclazot. For some reason I never drew it, but you actually have a lot of life gain, which is kinda required in this meta. That's why Grixis usually is a bit harder to play than like, you know, Azorius or Esper. No Wandering Emperor, no Reverus, but we still have the other stuff, so we made it work. Chandra, absolutely nice finisher, especially with Burn Down the House. Man, like those two cards instantly get you what, 6 damage, and then you can minus Chandra, so it's probably like 13 damage on the turn you play Burn Down the House. So it's a very deadly, sneaky lethal. I think the deck is pretty sweet. Probably not the most efficient build with Hidetsugu, but I really wanted to, you know, have an entertaining video, and I really wanted to use the card. And man, when this hits, oh boy, it destroys everything, and they can scoop for 3 mana, so that's pretty glorious. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed. Tell me in the comments how you liked it, and thank you guys for continuous support. That means a lot. And yeah, see you tomorrow.